For those wondering if we are back on YouTube, we are back on YouTube. Again, for those just joining us on the platform, it's 14-10. Faith on top of Timberlake as Faith took set one, 25-13. And another kill put on by Faith. Again, they have not lost to a Little Memorial Conference foe yet this season. And a serve that time by Price. Set up a backside for Sarah Keller, and Keller hits it into the net. Now back to serve. Again is Price. Great serve. Here comes Nash. Nash to the back row as a great kill that time by Jasmine Nash as Tandy Nelson, the libero, not able to control the ball. Exiting the game for Timberlake is number 5, Mackenzie Vomaka. Gallup Bollinger on the floor now for Timberlake. Keller with a deep serve that's dug up by Faith, and the Longhorns just seem to be all out of the rhythm as that one was sent to the roof, and then Faith lost where the ball went after the dig was sent clear and then almost hit the moon. 16-12, and Faith won't get it over in 3. And that is enough for Brooklyn Shower to call a timeout. So, 16-13, Timberlake crawling back in this one. We're going to take a timeout too, as we'll be back after this 30-second break here on KDSJ-TV and KDSJ Radio.
I own this shop and an electric co-op.
We own this ranch.
And we also own an electric co-op.
I own this house along with electric co-op.
Grand Electric Cooperative is owned by our members.
I own this barbershop and an electric co-op.
Together, we're partners in keeping our corners of South Dakota vibrant. So go ahead and use your energy to own your day.
And we're back here with KDSJ Radio, 980 AM, 103.5 FM. Also online at KDSJ980.com. Also, we're streaming on our KDSJ Sports mobile app. We're live on KDSJ-TV on YouTube, finally, and on Facebook as Keller puts a hand into it. After that Faith timeout, see if Coach Shower can get the girls to regroup as Nash had the kill. It was able to be dug up by Faith, but the Longhorns couldn't send it back over as they were still recovering after that kill. It's now a 2-point lead for Faith. Timberlake has stormed all the way back here in set 2. Keller puts a hand into it, dug up by Faith. Here comes Mortensen off the tip, and two girls slide into one another as Kessa Bigger, the outside hitter senior for Timberlake. She slides into it and hits it sideways and on the ground. Great serve that time by Price. Here comes Mortensen. Mortensen hits it off the libero, and it's another kill for Tyann Mortensen. Natalie Lawrence, the libero for Timberlake, couldn't quite control it. Now it is 18-14. Here's Jason Starr, dug up by Nash. Nash will just have to dump it over in 3. Mortensen meets the block. The block put on by the middle hitter, Jasmine Nash. And it goes down, and it's now 18-15. After Faith took care of business in set 1, the Panthers are storming back in set 2. Mortensen finds the inside corner, and it's a kill. Again, this battle of middles between Tyann Mortensen and Jasmine Nash has been nothing short of spectacular to see. As I think both the girls have potential at the next level. Ace put on that time by Faith. Journey King, one of the many great servers for Faith. It's now 20-15. And now a kill into the net by Timberlake's Mackenzie Vomaka. And now exiting the game for Timberlake is Rogau. And into the game is Kessa Bigger. Set to the backside. Here's Nash. Nash gets it blocked by Mortensen. 22-15. The Longhorns starting to display their dominance. They took set one 25-13. They lead this one 25-15. Great serve that time by Journey King. Bigger will send it over. And now Heidler. They will call that one a hitting error. And Heidler will give a point to the Timberlake Panthers. Now back to serve is Jasmine Nash. Dug up by Faith. Dumped it over in two. Here's Timberlake. They hit it over in three. Showers sets up to Mortensen. Mortensen makes Keller do the splits as she splits right through two defenders. And it's another point for Tyann Mortensen. Again, 8 seniors on this Faith volleyball squad showing their experience. All of them play. All of them have a role. And they are putting on a clinic right now with the Region 8B semifinals. Kill that time by Heiler, dug up by Keller in the middle. Bollinger dug up that time by Nelson. Just a tip over by Faith. And Timberlake just has to hit it over in three. Middle, Heidler misses. Swing and a miss by Heidler, still 23-17. Entering the game is Mackenzie Vomaka, and exiting the game is Gallup Bollinger. Again, this is the second set. Faith took set one, 25-13. 2 points away from taking set two, and it's all thanks to number 8, Riley Price, the outside hitter, another senior on this Faith Longhorn squad, and it is a set point. Campbell Shower back to serve for Faith. Dug up by Bigger in the middle. Bollinger dug up by Nelson. Shower set back to Starr. And looks like Timberlake will just send it over in two. And finally, hitting it into the net is Jason Starr. 24-18, set point 2 for the Longhorns. Trying to make it 2 sets to none. And back to serves number 12, Kelsa Bigger, the senior. Starr, backside, Heidler. Set, here's Keller. Keller finds a wall and did not break through. Big block put up that time by Hardley Heidler and Riley Price. And that is 2 sets to none. And now the Lady Longhorns trying to make it 3 straight and go for the sweep here as we go to set number 3 and game number 2 of the Region 8B semifinals. We'll be back in 1 minute for set number 3 on KDSJ Radio and on KDSJ-TV.
Collision Repair has built their reputation by offering the highest quality, guaranteed repairs in the area. Satisfied customers return again and again for everything from collision repair to custom paint, glass and windshield, and the best hail repair in the region. They're preferred by most insurance companies and work with all of them. Jake's Collision Repair of Spearfish and Sturgis. Give them a Google today for the best repair on your vehicle, guaranteed.
At Monument Health Orthopedics and Sports Medicine, we are here to help you make your comeback. Our team is standing by to diagnose and treat your injury with some of the most advanced treatment options available and same-day appointments. Monument Health practitioners work closely with our therapists and physicians in communities throughout the Black Hills, with locations in Rapid City and Spearfish. Visit monument.health/orthopedics for more information. That's monument.health/orthopedics for more information.
Time to start set number 3 as Faith won that game 25-19. Back now in set 3. And right on cue, Faith Lady Longhorns, they get the first point. As it's a 1-0 lead for Faith. Again, Faith leading 3-0. Here's Nash. Nash tries to go for the tip, misjudged the difference. And distance. Wow, talking's hard. And it is now a 2-1 lead for the Lady Longhorns. Again, they've made the Sodak 16 countless times throughout the years. They just haven't been able to get by some of those East River teams. They haven't made a state tournament since 2018. At least according to my research. 3-0. Faith trying to go for the sweep. Set up backside to Keller. Keller finds a wall. Tyann Mortensen and Journey King, the two seniors, collide on the block. It's now a 4-0. There is Nash. Nash will hit it long. It did not go off of a block, so now it's 5-0 Faith. And we're going to have a quick timeout by Coach Shrimp and Timberlake. We will keep it right here. Here on KDSJ, we will take a look at our matchup menu, brought to you by South Dakota Beef Logic, taking a look at some scores throughout the state of South Dakota, as O'Gorman and Mitchell, it says it's the end of set 3, but there's no score update. Brandon Valley swept Huron 3-0. Sioux Falls Jefferson took care of Aberdeen Central in 5 sets, and a good one, 3-2. Harrisburg swept Brookings 3-0. Meanwhile, the Class A Region H Regional semifinals, Custer moves to loses to St. Thomas More in 5 sets, another good one there. And then Hill City beats Rapid City Christian 3-1. So St. Thomas More, Hill City move on to the Sodak 16. Meanwhile, in Region 7B, it was Kadoka area beating Jones County 3-0. And it was Edgemont beating number 2 Bennett County 3-0. Edgemont and Kadoka area head to the Sodak 16. Timberlake gets a point, their first point of the third set. So it's now 5-1. Served that time by Killers, dug up by Faith. Now here comes Mortensen, rolling shot, dug up that time by Natalie Lawrence. Now Nash will just tip it over in 3, set to the outside, and Jason Starr, dug up by Timberlake, and now setting that one to the back wall is Nash, and it is out of bounds. So now it is 6-1. Again, Faith took first 2 sets, 25-13, 20-5, and 19. Now here comes a Bollinger, dug up by Faith. They're able to recover, keep it inbounds. Mortensen sends it over in 3, and now Nash loses the battle at the net between Mortensen and her. 7-1 now, as Faith asserting their dominance early in set 3, up by 6. Now this time, Faith hits it out of bounds. So now it is 7-2. Back to serve for Timberlake is Jaylee Schollerman. Here's Faith on the offensive side. Mortensen rolling shot in the middle, dug up by Keller. Here's in the middle to Nash. Nash misjudged the judgment. Great hustle that time by Faith. Anna Urwick, and it stays inbound. Mortensen beats the block of Nash, and it's down. Great hustle that time by the Faith Lady Longhorns. It all started with Anna Ulrich chasing down the ball, hitting it back out from the bench, and then at the net it was Tyann Mortensen breaking through the block of Jasmine Nash to get the kill. Here comes Mortensen again on a string right past Keller. It's 9-2. Tyann Mortensen, the middle blocker / middle hitter, a senior, 5'11". Here's Nash. Nash not able to break through the block again of Mortensen, and Heidler And it's another block put on by Mortensen. Leads the team in blocks, leads the team in kills, leads the team in aces. Could about lead most statistical categories. Like as I said earlier, she probably drives the bus to and from away games too. She does it all for the Faith Lady Longhorns. Jasmine Nash back to serve after that out of bounds from Faith, and she will serve it past the line for a point for the Longhorns. Now here comes Tyann Mortensen. As a short serve, great hustle that time by Nash. She's getting up slowly, felt that one, and Faith will send it right back into the middle of the court. So now it is 12-3. As Nash looking a little bit hobbled after that dive. She will hit the bench. And after getting by the tip from Timberlake, that is Gina Bollinger, the junior. Only 2 seniors on this Timberlake squad, 4 seniors on this Timberlake squad. Mackenzie Vomaka. We also have Jasmine Nash, Natalie Lawrence, and Kelsa Bigger. 12-4. Timberlake trying to just hit it over in 3. They do, but it falls out of bounds. Natalie Lawrence couldn't find the inside line on the free ball. Now back to serve for the Faith Lady Longhorns, Campbell Showers, one of the 8 seniors on this Faith Longhorn squad. In the middle, here's Bollinger. Dug out that time by Tanny Nelson. And now a serve hitting error by Riley Price. Gets another point over to Faith. As Brooklyn Showers, as I talked to her in the pregame show, with Laying the Foundation segment brought to you by Heiserling Concrete, said the block of Timberlake, something they need to be conscious of, as now the block by Timberlake starting to get put up. 13-6. And you can see why with Nash and some of the other taller girls for Timberlake. Nash had an ankle brace. She took the brace off, now has her shoe off, and is putting a brace back on her right ankle. It is now 13-7. Nash, the senior, 5'9" middle hitter. Nelson hits it over in a free ball. Here comes Timberlake on a 2-0 scoring run. Finds another block. Made sure it goes down, and it does. A block put on by Jason Starr and Harley Heidler. Still have not seen Jasmine Nash come out on the court. Nelson hits it over, and it's an overpass from another senior, Mackenzie Vomaka, and that is enough to call a timeout by Coach Schremp. We will take a timeout too. 15-7, set 3. Faith Lady Longhorns trying to go for the sweep and punch their ticket to the Sodac 16 when we come back after this short break. We'll be back in 30 seconds here on KDSJ Sports.
Sharing the good news, feeding the world, or connecting you with anyone, anytime you need. That's what we do at West River Cooperative Telephone Company. Over the past 70 years, we've grown and evolved, but our mission has always been the same. We're here to bring you together, no matter the distance.
After that timeout, it is 15-7. And Timberlake's caught out of rotation, so a free point for Faith. They lead by 9. They won set number 1, 25-13. Won set 2, 25-19, and now they're trying to make it a 3-set sweep of the Timberlake Panthers, 16-7. Of course, Timberlake, home of NFL tight end Tucker Kraft, played his football at South Dakota State, second-round pick by the Green Bay Packers last year, and is now the starting tight end for the Green Bay Packers. He calls Timberlake, South Dakota home. Packers have a bye this week, so might see Tucker potentially back around the Timberlake area, maybe. Who knows? I don't keep track of the schedule. 17-7 now, as the Faith Lady Longhorns set long to a Journey King. She just tips it back over. Now into the middle is Bowinger, Gina Bowinger. And now after a kill has failed to be dug up by Vomaka. That will be a kill for the Faith Longhorns of number 4, Jason Starr. It is 18-7. Nelson, she will get an ace. The senior hits it off of Natalie Lawrence. Now, Lawrence was not able to control that serve. Jasmine Nash checks back into the game. Good to see her back. She left a few moments earlier. Was hobbling on that right ankle that she has a brace on. Free ball by Timberlake. Outside, here's Starr, dug up by Nash. Outside, here's Keller. Keller hits it by one Faith defender, but there's Nelson to finally recover it, and a free ball by Faith finds Paydirt. As Timberlake not able to catch up to it, it is 20-7. Nelson back to serve, and it's going to go awkwardly off of Bigger's hands. And that will fall inbound, so now a free ball from Timberlake finds the back line and in. So it's now 20-8. Back to serve now, number 17, Gina Bollinger. Timberlake, here's Nash in the middle. Nash smashes it down in the middle of the court. Jasmine Nash back into the attack column with a kill. And that's 20-9. Set number 3, Faith leads 2-0, trying to punch their ticket to the Sodak 16. After a rolling shot that time by Heidler finds the ground. It is a 21-9. Faith trying to make a quick work of the Timberlake Lady Panthers. Here's Timberlake on the attack by Keller. Keller gets it by the block. Faith keeps it alive. A long driving kill by Faith. Now a tip that time by Nash. In the middle to Mortensen. Mortensen just rolls it over to the middle of the court. Back row that time to Vomaka. Now here's Mortensen. Mortensen sends it out of bounds. Might need to replace the Faith wall cushion there at the back wall. It might have an indent after that hit. There's Mortensen had quite a bit of steam on that ball. It is now 21-10. 11-point lead for Faith. 4 points away from the Sodak 16. Mortensen gets it blocked right back by Timberlake. Great block that time by the Panthers. One of their strong suits this season. As they block Mortensen, it's now a 10-point ball game. Keller, nice serve. Dug up by Faith. Now Mortensen off of a rolling shot from the middle hitter position, and she finds the near inside corner. It's 3 points away for Faith from a Sodak 16 berth. Back to serve now is Jason Starr. Dug up that time by Lawrence. Head over to the middle to Nash. Nash able to find her ball get dug up by Nelson. Mortensen has hers dug up by Lawrence. Now Bollinger to Mortensen. Dump over by Jalia Showers. Excuse me. Wrong roster. By Campbell Showers. And it's now 23-11. Served by Starr, dug up by Lawrence. Into the middle, now just a tip over by Keller. Meanwhile, 3 Timberlake volleyball players went to go up for the block. Tyann Mortensen hits it by the block. Set point, match point, 24-11. Faith 1 point away from a Sodak 16. Everyone in the hometown Faith crowd on their feet. Middle hitter to Nash. Nash able to get by Mortensen's block. Is going outside to Journey King. King gets it blocked by Nash. He'll go to set point 2. 24-12. Timberlake, the Panthers, playing on their last leg, potentially on the season. Here comes Faith, middle, Mortensen, bingo! Game, set, match. Tyann Mortensen ends the Timberlake Lady Panther season 25-12 in set 3. They won set 1, 25-13, set 2, 25-19, and then finally set 3, 25-12. We will go to our post-game show here in a few minutes. In about 2 minutes, here's from some of our sponsors, including Butte County Equipment, West River Cooperative Telephone Company, Grand Electric, Buffalo Hardware, Buffalo Ranch Supply, Olson Propane, Olson Fuels, Dakota Plains Federal Credit Union, Faith Livestock, Vilas Pharmacy in Faith, proud sponsor of tonight's volleyball coverage on KDSJ-TV. Vilas Pharmacy serving Dupree, Faith, Bison, and the entire rural area. We're going to have a 2-minute timeout, come back with our post-game show, wrap up this action, talk about what's next for Faith as they head to the Sodak 16. Timberlake ends their season at 15 and 18. And we'll head to our post-game show after this 2-minute timeout here on KDSJ Radio and on KDSJ-TV.
You see them everywhere. That's because Heinzerling Concrete of Spearfish is the most trusted name for everything from driveways, sidewalks, decorative stamp patios, and of course, foundations. Heinzerling Concrete is proud to support the activities that help our area youth build their foundation for future success. Whatever the job, Heinzerling Concrete is the name you can trust. Google Heinzerling Concrete in Spearfish or call 210-2320.
Beef Logic, Inc. is proud to sponsor South Dakota's high school and collegiate athletes this season as they work alongside their partners at the South Dakota Beef Industry Council to deliver the Build Your Base sports nutrition program at local high schools and colleges around the state and the country. Are you looking for a simple, easy-to-follow program that can help you and your family optimize performance both on and off the field of play? Check out buildyourbase.org and learn why beef continues to be the premier protein for athletic performance and recovery.
No matter what life throws in your direction, Dana Dental Arts and Spearfish reminds you to make you and your family's dental health a top priority. Putting off small problems now can lead to big ones later. We are small enough to feel like family, but big enough to bring you the latest technology. Before your lives get too hectic with school, sports, and other extracurricular activities, schedule a comprehensive exam now. We love our patients. Celebrating 50 years of dentistry in Spearfish.
Let our family care for your family.
Whether you've lived here for years or if you're new to town, everyone wants to know the best place to buy a quality pre-owned car, truck, and SUV, or where to go to have your current ride kept in shape. Brandon Kemp here from Superior Auto Solutions in Spearfish. Need new tires? We got them, all major brands. Your brakes squeaking, or do you just hear something that's not quite right? We can help. Or maybe you're looking to upgrade to something a little more suitable. Well, you came to the right place. Superior Auto Solutions on Colorado Boulevard in Spearfish, or find us online at superiorautost.com.
Quality food at a fair price. That's what you expect, and that's what you'll get at the...
As we are back here in Faith for the post-game show, wrapping up this game as the Faith Lady Longhorns punch their ticket to another Sodak 16 appearance as they beat the Timberlake Lady Panthers by a score of 3-0, 25-13 in set 1, 25-19 in set 2, and then finally 25-12 in set 3. After a dominant performance put on by Tyann Mortensen, as she is awarded our Superior Performer, brought to you by Superior Auto Solutions. Give them a call at 605-642-9111 or see their inventory online at superiораutosd.com. As Tyann Mortensen really just had her way with the entire Timberlake volleyball squad. Had a tough matchup as she battled another middle hitter in a Jasmine Nash for Timberlake at 5'9". As a Nash, I see her volleyball career at Timberlake come to an end, as well as senior libero number 11, Natalie Lawrence, as well as Kelsa Bigger and Mackenzie Vomaka. Meanwhile, the Faith squad, they're heading to yet another SODAC 16 appearance as the number 1 seed in Region 8B. They take care of business as they beat Timberlake. Again, 3-0, 25-13, 25-19, and 25-12. Earlier today, you heard and saw on KDSJ Radio and KDSJ-TV, it was a 5-set classic between the Lemon Cowgirls and the Harding County Ranchers. It was Harding County pulling off a 3-2 thriller after two teams both evenly matched, able to pull out with a win. As the Longhorn faithful doing the classic Longhorn gesture. As, again, they're heading to another SODAC 16. They haven't made the state tournament since 2018, so they've been to the SODAC 16 countless amount of times, not able to get by the east side of the state. They punch their ticket over the Sioux Falls. But let's see if this year's any different as Harding County and Faith, they will come out of Region 8B and head to the SODAC 16. As we will take another 2-minute timeout here from some more of our sponsors, including our broadcast booth brought to you by Monument Health Orthopedic and Sports Medicine for giving us our broadcast booth here at the Faith Community Center. As again, Faith, they pull out a win over Timberlake, 3-0, 25-13, 25-19, 25-12. We'll be back in 2 minutes here on KDSJ Radio and on KDSJ-TV.
Family restaurant in Spearfish. Perfect for breakfast, lunch, or dinner, or to grab a bite to eat before or after the game. Choose from daily specials, and a trip to the fresh soup and salad bar is always a hit. Plus, the Millstone can accommodate larger groups, like buses or your next meeting in their private party room. So, if it's just you and a friend or the whole team, get a great meal at a great price. The Millstone Family Restaurant in Spearfish.
American Colloid, a minerals technologies company, is not only part of the community we live in, they are the community. Bentonite clay, mined right here in our own backyard near Belfouche in Colony, Wyoming, provides a contributing factor to this area's economic success. This unique product has a huge range of uses, from the main component in cat litter to health and beauty products, pharmaceuticals, and more. It's all produced right here in all of our community. American Colloid Company, working together, winning together.
For over 10 years, Allied Construction has been a trusted name in the Black Hills, providing top-quality construction services to our local community. We take pride in being a local business with deep roots in the area. With an A+ rating from the Better Business Bureau, you can trust us to deliver exceptional results on every project. Our team is dedicated to providing personalized service, ensuring your project gets the attention and expertise it deserves.
Check out their website today. Click alliedconstruction.com or find them on Facebook. It's not one, but two great locations in Spearfish to gas up and get what you need on the go. Exit 8 and Exit 14 Speedy Marts offer everything you need so you can get in and get out and get back on the road. Find your favorite snacks and a cold drink, or maybe something fresh from the kitchen or in the cold case. It's all homemade right here. And Exit 8 and Exit 14 offers top-tier fuels from Phillips 66, so you get the most from your transportation. Exit 8 and 14 Speedy Marts in Spearfish. Right off the road, right on the money.
As we are back here with our post-game show here on KDSJ 980 AM, 103.5 FM, and also streaming live at KDSJ980.com. As we've hit our post-game show as the Faith Lady Longhorns, they take care of business as they take care of the Timberlake Panthers by a score of 3-0, 25-13, 25-19, and 25-12. Meanwhile, I got a few guests up here with in our Monument Health Orthopedic and Sports Medicine broadcast booth. We got 3 Lady Longhorns here in the booth being able to talk about their performances. And we will start with the senior middle hitter and an absolute rocket of an arm, Tyann Mortensen, our superior performer of this contest, brought to you by Superior Auto Solutions. Again, you can call them at 605-642-9111 or see their inventory online at superioroutosd.com. As Tyann Mortensen, senior middle hitter, joins us in the booth. Tyann, that was a dominant performance that you guys put on versus Timberlake today. You guys are undefeated versus Little Memorial Conference foes this season. I mean, how are you able to be this dominant here on your home floor?
We show up to practice every day and just work so hard. Our home floor is very special to us, and we just know that we have to claim it as ours and can't let anyone else win on it.
Absolutely, you guys took care of business. I mean, you guys were just attacking from all angles, middle, outside, weak side, strong side, even the back row. It just seems like everything was working. And I was talking with your head coach earlier today that really the block of Timberlake was something that you guys had to be worried about. It looks like you guys did just fine versus that Timberlake block. So how are you guys able to attack the ball so well and so often tonight?
Yeah, we put a lot of work in and working on out-of-system balls this week. That way we were able to make sure we got it back in system, be able to swing around that block at every way we can.
And also, on the flip side, your guys' block was dominant as well, as it seemed like Timberlake was hitting it into a wall half the time. Just defensively, what worked so well for you guys versus this Timberlake offense?
The communication for all of us. We know how to read if everybody's talking and moving their feet, so that block can get there fast enough.
Another SODAC 16 appearance. You guys have been to many SODAC 16 before, especially in your career, but not able to get over the hump. What feels different about this season?
Yeah, we've played in the SODAC every year since my 8th grade year, so this is definitely the last one, and we just got to go out and show that we can do it and just get there. And our crowd tonight was insane, and that's the best crowd we've had all year, so hopefully they come with us.
Oh, that's awesome. But anyways, thank you for joining us in the post-game show. Dominant performance, as always, put on by Tyann Mortensen, a senior middle hitter, our superior performer, brought to you by Superior Auto. Tyann, thank you for joining us.
Thank you.
As we'll keep it right here with KDSJ, hand it over to another Faith Lady Longhorn, this time Campbell Shower. She is able to join us here with the post-game show. Another senior, one of 8 seniors here on this squad for Faith Volleyball. Campbell, how does it feel to go to another SODAC 16 in your senior year with this many seniors on this season's roster?
Oh, it's just amazing. We've been playing with each other since 6th grade, and we all are very, very close, and it's just, we play as one.
As you guys, like you said, have been playing with one another since you guys were in 6th grade. As volleyball, a pretty popular sport here in this Faith community, how does it feel for the community to show out and head to the SODAC 16 on your home floor?
Oh, it's amazing. The crowd tonight was just amazing, and they really showed up that we needed them.
On the defensive side of the ball, you guys are just flying all over the place. You and your teammate beside you, who we'll talk to you in a bit, Tandy Nelson. But what has Coach really emphasized, not just tonight, but the entire season on the defensive side of the ball?
We make sure to get to the line every time and get 2 hands no matter what. And if we have to dive, we're getting 2.
As you guys like to use the term scrappy when it comes to volleyball, you guys just seems like you're never out of it no matter what hit comes your way, and it's just really exciting to see. But anyway, again, heading to the SODAC 16. Guys had trouble getting by the SODAC 16 in the past. What feels different about this year's team?
We're just really, really close. Last year we were also really close. We just couldn't put it away. But this one just feels different because we've been playing with each other since we were 13 years old.
Awesome experience, attitude, and well, yeah, mainly experience. 8 seniors on this year's team. Anyways, thank you for joining us, Campbell, and good luck next week.
Thank you.
As that was a senior for Faith High School, Campbell Showers. Finally, we'll be joined by the libero in this contest, Tandy Nelson, another senior. As again, same question with you. How are you guys able to dominate from start to finish in tonight's contest?
I think we just tried to stay as positive as we could and just keep a level head and try to keep our momentum going. and just, I don't know, keep playing together and keep pushing hard.
The city guys have played together a lot this whole season. Guys pretty much stayed undefeated versus conference foes this whole season. You've played great volleyball, only 5 losses on the year, and those 5 losses were to some good teams. So, yes, how are you guys able to dominate the entire season, no matter who you guys have been able to play?
I think because we're so close, there's not like a lot of drama, so that really helps us stay together and, I don't know, play better, I guess, and sticking together and staying positive really helps with us.
I asked your teammate this a question a while ago, but the Faith community is really passionate about their sports, especially their women's sports with volleyball and basketball. So how does it feel to show up and head to the SODAC 16 on your home floor?
It feels so good, and we've been there before, but we really need to push hard this time, and we all have the experience now, so we really need to go out and finish the job.
What are you most excited for when it comes to next week's SODAC 16?
The adrenaline and just, I don't know, getting to play with all my good friends here, and it's just so much fun playing with these girls.
Well, that's awesome. Well, that's all I have. Congratulations on a dominant performance, you and the rest of the Faith Lady Longhorns. And, again, good luck in next week's SODAC 16.
Thank you.
As that was senior Tandy Nelson. Again, thank you guys for showing up. Joining us with our post-game show. And we'll take another quick 2-minute timeout, come back with our Junix Chrysler Jeep Dodge Ram scoreboard, and put a bow on this contest here on KDSJ Radio and KDSJ-TV. We'll be back in 2 minutes.
Do-it-yourself made easy with help from Proline Equipment Rentals in Belle Fourche. Whether you're a full-fledged contractor or just taking care of some jobs around your home, Proline has the equipment you need. Lifts for any job, like scissor lifts, boom lifts, and man lifts. Skid steers, trenchers, backhoes, and more. Step inside to find smaller tools for do-it-yourself projects like concrete work, painting, sewer repair, and more. Call 723-7677, click ProlineEquipmentRentals.com, or stop by off North Highway 85 in Belle Fourche today.
For over 20 years, there's been a better alternative for car repair in Spearfish and the Northern Black Hills. It's Auto Doctor, with their 2 ASC certified mechanics who each have over 40 years of experience and their state-of-the-art facility. They'll treat your vehicle like it's theirs. From mechanical repairs, brakes, alignments, tires, AC work, and more, Auto Doctor also provides advanced diagnostics. From Audis to Volkswagens, if your car is ill, we're the pill. Auto Doctor off Exit 14 Heritage Drive, Spearfish.
The Goldust Casino invites you to try the new menu items now being offered at Maverick Steak and Cocktails. Watch the action as you dine inside the Goldust Casino with tables overlooking the gaming floor. Enjoy over 210 of the newest slot machines and table games in Deadwood. And use your club card for great discounts at the 2 hotels right in the middle of the action. Get reservations today by calling 605-559-1400 or visiting goldustdeadwood.com.
Hi, I'm Dr. Jet Rogers at Peak Family Chiropractic and Sports Performance. We all take different paths in life. That's why we utilize multiple different treatments here at Peak. Our main treatment is our high-level chiropractic adjustment, but we also emphasize the use of cupping, scraping, vibration massage, trigger point therapy, and active care to promote movement, strength, mobility, and most of all, pain relief. Why travel to multiple locations when you can have total wellness under one roof?
As we are back here at the Faith Community Center, wrapping up this postgame show, and as everyone's wrapping up here in Faith, as the Faith Lady Longhorns, they advance to another SODAC 16 as they take care of the Timberlake Lady Panthers, 3-0, 25-13, 25-19, and finally 25-12. Earlier today here on KDSJ Radio and on KDSJ-TV, able to see and hear another classic game between the Lemon Cowgirls and the Harding County Ranchers, as Harding County, they avenge last year's loss in the semifinals to Lemon as they move on to the SODAC 16, 3-2. It's time to look at our Junix Chrysler Jeep Dodge Ram scoreboard. Junix, they're in Spearfish, 644 West Jackson in Spearfish. Call 644-7773 or see them at junix.com. As it's time to look at our scoreboard, of course, right here, 3-0 Faith took care of Timberlake. I'm sure got my matches correct. We'll go over to Class AA. Got to get out of the football mindset. But looking at Class AA, Spearfish, they took care of business in their final home game of the regular season as they beat Douglas 3-0, 25-14, 25-12, and then 25-22. Also, number 2 O'Gorman took care of Mitchell 3-0. Brandon Valley beats Huron 3-0. Sioux Falls Jefferson, good match with number 9 seed in the PowerPoints, Aberdeen Central 3-2. Harrisburg beats Brookings 3-0. And that's a look at it. Class AA. Of course, Spearfish, in order to host a SODAC 16 game, they need to be in the top 8 seeds. Well, they came in today at 8th, and there's still a few games to be played tomorrow, including Rapid City Stevens playing Sioux Falls Washington, who's ranked 6th. Stevens is 10th, but Stevens beat Spearfish on Tuesday. We saw that one on KDSJ Radio and KDSJ-TV. So a few games to go Friday and Saturday before all the dust settles to see who's going where for the Class AA SODAC 16. Meanwhile, let's look at some teams that made the SODAC 16 in their respective classes, including Region 8A. As in Region 8A, it was Hill City beating Rapid City Christian 3-0. 25-19, 25-19, 25-23 in favor of the Comets, then 25-17. And then St. Thomas More had a 5-setter with Custer today as well. St. Thomas More taking the first 2 sets 25-18, 25-10 before Custer battled back in set 3 and set 4, taking those two 26-24, 25-14. St. Thomas More shut the door in the 5th, 15-7. So Hill City and Custer, they will move on to the SODAC 16, where the matchups are still waiting to be determined. Meanwhile, in Region 7B, semifinals there, Kadoka area took care of business versus number 4 seeded Jones County 3-0. Edgemont, they beat number 2 seed Bennett County 3-0 as well, as Edgemont beats Bennett County 25-13, 25-21, 25-14. As Bennett County will end their season at 28-6, Edgemont improves to 30-4. And in Region 8B, as you saw right here on KDSJ Radio and KDSJ-TV, Faith taking care of Timberlake 3-0, Harnan County, and a close one with Lemon as Ranchers move on to SODAC 16, 3-2. Give a shout out to more of our sponsors, including some sponsors here in the local area of Faith and Buffalo, including a West River Cooperative Telephone Company, Grand Electric, Buffalo Hardware, Buffalo Ranch Supply, Olson Propane, Olson Fuels, Dakota Plains Federal Credit Union, Faith Livestock, and Vilas Pharmacy and Faith. Tonight's a proud sponsor of volleyball coverage on KDSJ-TV, Vilas Pharmacy, serving Dupree, Faith, Bison, and the entire rural area. Also want to give a few more shout-outs to some more sponsors, including our Countdown to First Serve by Jake's Collision Repair, the Black Hills Home Team for collision repairs at 4415 East Colorado Boulevard in Spearfish, and off exit 32 Junction Avenue in Sturgis. Also up here, thanks Monument Health for giving us our broadcast booth at 210-23, that's Heisling Concrete. Monument Health, Orthopedic and Sports Medicine, the official sports medicine provider to several high schools in the Black Hills in Northeast Wyoming. Laid the foundation with Heiserling Concrete, brought to you by Heiserling Concrete. Give them a call at 210-2320. Our matchup menu was brought to you by South Dakota Beef Logic. Starting lineups by Dana Dental Arts and Spearfish, serving our family to yours. And then also want to thank some more sponsors with Wolf's Plumbing and Heating, Fisher Sand and Gravel, Granite Automotive, Pillin Optical, Powder River Energy, Proline Equipment Rentals, Low Roofing, Millstone Family Restaurant, Butte County Equipment, Auto Doctor, Exit 14, Exit 8, Phillips 66, Gold Dust Maverick Steakhouse, Minerals Technology, American Colloid. Coming up tomorrow, we have some basketball on the docket for KDSJ Sports, as we have the Black Hills State University women's basketball. They have their first home game of the season as they will take on Minot State tomorrow. And then on Saturday, we will have some college football. It's senior day from Lyle Hare Stadium as the Yellow Jackets, they take on Adams State at 1 o'clock on Saturday. And then Saturday night, it will be the Black Hills State University men's basketball taking on Texas Tyler in the West Texas Showdown. They're in the state of Texas. That game set to start at around 5:30, and then Sunday, the Yellow Jackets of the men's basketball team, they will take on Solo Ross State to end off the West Texas Showdown. That's all coming up on the docket for KDSJ Radio. Our next KDSJ-TV broadcast will be TV only, and it's on Veterans Day. We'll have the middle school Veterans Day program streamed on KDSJ-TV. That is at 8:30 a.m. on Monday, only on KDSJ-TV on YouTube and on Facebook. And then we'll see Tuesday and Thursday, see who's going where for potential SODAC 16 action, and give you some more volleyball coverage as our football coverage wrapped up last weekend with Spearfish football. You can rewatch all those games on KDSJ-TV on YouTube and on Facebook. And if you've ever missed any of the action, you can hear every game anytime. Just look for the podcast tab on KDSJ980.com. And for video archives and to view our live sports broadcast, subscribe to KDSJ-TV on YouTube and KDSJ-TV on Facebook. Well, I think that will do it right here from Faith. For Cody Oliver back at the studio, the famous Lemon Cowboy, listening to his alma mater get beat here tonight. I do want to thank Cody Oliver back at the studio for running the board, keeping me in line, and thank Monument Health for giving us our broadcast booth here in the metropolis of Faith, South Dakota. For Cody Oliver, I'm Clayson Davis, signing off here on KDSJ Radio and on KDSJ-TV. Look forward to having you join us tomorrow for Yellow Jacket women's basketball tomorrow night. Thank you, everyone, for listening and watching. Have a very good rest of your night.